Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. In this episode we will work a lot more on the retaining walls in the garden and also on the slopes behind them. It's about time we started working on this a little bit more. But before we get to that, we will also dig our way down to that iron deposit that we have found. And thankfully this time around it will not be as well guarded as it was before. So this time we can actually pick up one full stack of iron basically, and that will be enough for a good firing in the bloomeries. By the end of the episode we will have some iron blooms at our disposal. Unfortunately, iron blooms that by themselves are not much use, so we will have to work on them a bit more before they become usable, but we are very close to actually get into the Iron Age. Obviously, to keep working on the retaining walls, we will need a lot more materials, so unfortunately we will have to go down into the granite quarry a couple of times, but hopefully this might be it for at least these retaining walls in terms of material needs. But anyways, for now, let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, is this... Okay, we are still in autumn, but we are very much approaching winter at this point. How are the bees doing? Okay, cold temperature is making the bees stay inside more. Alright, so they are preparing for winter at this point. How are you guys doing? You are still increasing the population, but not as fast as you would do in normal circumstances. Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. Anyways, I think today we'll start things out by going and picking up some more horsetail. Unfortunately, we are completely out and I would feel better if we had some more. And then we will take care of the way down into the mine, which is right here. Alright, and the saltpeter has been picked up all, so I will delete this one. Thank you. So, we can dig down right here, next to this tree, I suspect. But first, the horsetail. So we do have a little bit here, right? Only 2, and we need at least 4 for a single set of vortices. So yeah, we will have to go out and bring in some more. Maybe not even just 1 stack, maybe a bit more than that. I guess we will see. Also, it is now September. I don't think I want to plant anything else at this point. I think whatever we harvest will be it for this year. And by the way, how is the garden? Well, the garden is okay. And this one we can pick up. I think the flax will bear fruit before winter comes. I am not sure about the fennel. I don't think the fennel will bear fruit. Anything else? These guys can be picked up, thankfully. But as I said, this will be it for this winter. In fact, I suspect come springtime, I will plant in the new garden, not this one. You guys can come with us as well. Parsnips, you are good to go. Very good. That's the Relive. Good, and these are 6 out of 9. And these guys. Okay, I think this will be it. Just the flax, and after that, this place is done for. Okay, I suppose we can pick up these fences. Good. And I suppose, yeah, once we harvest everything, I will pick up the rest of these fences and maybe we'll use them for a waterland fence walls for some other side building or something at some point. But for now, put away the food and go out and bring home a bunch of cattails and keep an eye out for bushes as well. I will have to start bringing some of them home. So first things first, put away the food. If there is no more room in here, we can put the rest into the mud hut. That one should still be plenty okay for food storage. This one, turnips. Yeah, we are full on that one as well. Okay, fine. The rest of this food can go in the mud hut. The seeds will go in the storage. like so. Fences, and more seeds, the torch, and that's it. Yeah, I think 2 spears will be okay for this expedition. It's not even an expedition, just a small excursion. Also, fine, just throw them out completely. There we go. Okay, so put away the rest of the food and we are off. Oh right, and almost forgot, we have the rest of the cat mint right here. I will place these down first and then we will go. Let's give the bees as many flowers as physically possible, so they might get a couple of extra thousands of population out of the hives before the proper winter comes. Also, yeah, don't forget that we still need to do a lot of terraforming here, so maybe placing these guys here is not the brightest idea, but whatever, they will be in range for the time being. Alright, so how are you guys doing? You have 130 something flowers, that's great. 500 bees per day extra, that's great. What about you? 1200. Yeah. Fine, just get to it. I do believe once the temperature drops below 10 degrees Celsius, they will start slowing down. Okay then, let's go for it. Okay, this death cap is really starting to spread. And this bitter bullet as well. We might want to quickly get rid of this infestation because these guys are spreading and I really don't want to have a bunch of poisonous mushroom near the homestead. I do believe Elfin Saddle is poisonous, right? Yeah, very much so. Yeah, we want to uproot all this as well. For now, you can go right there. That's fine. No, I said there. Okay, so I suppose we could pick up some strawberry bushes. They are supposedly right here, so we might as well take a look at them. I do believe they were right around here. Lobster mushroom is, yeah, lobster mushroom is fine. We could eat those. In fact, we should because I forgot to eat. So theoretically, we should have some strawberries somewhere this way, right? I thought it was right here somewhere. Oh, there you are. Okay, well, we might as well take some cuttings. Not this one. The nutrient uptake is great, but the yield not so much. I think I'm okay with this one. It is a negative trait, but a inconsequential one basically, so I don't think I will mind planting that one. Okay, oh, only 7 strawberries, really? Are they struggling? Oh, they are struggling, that's why. Okay, that's fine. Just eat whatever we can, and I think that was all of it. Also, yeah, the sun is coming up. Did I miss any of them? This is still ripe, and no, I didn't harvest this one. Take a cutting from all of them that are actually good. So, we are mainly looking for horsetail, but berry bushes as well. Except for cranberries. I don't really care about cranberries. We could fish a little bit here. Yeah, we might want to turn the fennels into baits. Although, I don't know, is bait perishable? I have no idea. Oh yeah, by the way, we didn't harvest these guys. Well, no. Oh, I suppose, wait, we could take these guys home and make that fort beehive. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, you can go there, you can go there, and you can come with us. Sure, might as well take them home. We still have plenty of room, so that's fine. Alrighty then, let's continue. And we have horsetail right here. Ooh, blueberries. Yes, please. I love blueberries. Yes, yes, yes. Also, that is peat. Okay, cranberries. No, thank you. They are not as nutritious as all the other berries, so they are nice to find in the wild when we are super hungry, but I don't think they are really worth replanting. Okay, so let's take a look at those blueberry bushes. So they were somewhere... Oh, there you are. So first, the horsetail is priority. And then we will take a look at those guys. Okay, these, and then let me take a look at you. So we do have one right here, and it has no traits, so I will take a cutting. This is funeral bell. Well, as the name suggests, it is super poisonous, so don't eat it. Okay, was that a single bush and that's it? They are usually clustered in, well, clusters, so this is a single bush cluster. Wow, that's a lot down. Yeah, these are cranberries. Oh well. A single one, better than nothing. Ah, never mind. I think these are also blueberries. First, the horsetail, and then... yeah, blueberry bushes. Lovely. Yes, please. Nutrient uptake? Absolutely not. Everything else, sure. Oh, I took a cutting from this one already. That's fine. By the way, I think the ones that we have planted at the start of the game, I think they have grown up enough that we might be able to take one more cutting from them. I think so. We will need to check, obviously. Basically, after the first stage of growth, I think they are ready for cuttings. Anyways, the cuttings can go in the inventory. You come with us? No. Did I pick up the flint? Whatever. And keep harvesting. Okay, that's a wolf. I mean, we can defend ourselves, so that's fine, but still. Okay, so we did take a cutting from all of these guys. Yes. Any more in the area? Not as far as I can tell. Also, that's just forest floor. Okay, I think we can move on. And these are red currant. Yes, please. Oh wait, that was... No. Nutrient uptake. Fine, I will replant it here, but I will not take it home, obviously. And this one, harvest speed, that's fine. Harvest is already fast enough as it is, so it's not making a big difference. Plus 15 yield, absolutely. Yes, please. And the knife is broken. And we are technically speaking full. Any more that we might want to take a look at? Also, I didn't mean to do that. Do we want to throw away... okay, I will keep the negative trait ones on the hotbar, so if we find something that we want to take home, I will plant those real quick. For example, yeah, blackcurrant, I think I would like to take home, so I will quickly replant the ones that are, technically speaking, negative traded ones. For example, these. And this one, sure. These will be, technically speaking, domesticated, but these are still better. Okay, I think we are good to go. I would prefer to go home with full stacks of horsetail. So if you don't mind, I will quickly take one more look around. Also, ooh, don't fall down, please. This looks pretty dangerous. And then I think we are good. Okay, 2 full stacks, we have plenty of berry bushes. Let's go home. Absolutely no more room. And we have one more beehive that we can, well, stash away for the winter, I suppose. Come on. Yes, I really want to pick these guys up. Fine. Also, we have some more berries. I want to eat them first and then we will harvest the cuttings. Although, I do believe... Okay, they are no traits, so we should be able to combine them with the existing ones in the inventory. Good. Don't leave the resin. Do we have any more? Hey, hide the chicken. No. As far as I can tell, that's it. Oh, never mind. Yes, this one please as well. And now we are done, I think. And these guys are blackcurrant. Yes, please. I will take as much as we can. And the good ones, please. Ooh, even more chickens. We might want to start capturing these guys at this point. And red currants, absolutely, please, yes. This one, I don't think we can have, we don't have the room for it. And cranberries, no thank you. Okay. Let's go home. Well, since we don't have room for these mushrooms at this point, I will break them so they will fall on the ground and they should despawn. Might as well do it this way, so there's no danger of accidentally picking them up. And I suspect we will have a bunch of them heal on some of these ledges, for example that one. But, well, we are bound to miss at least some of them, so don't get too hung up on it. For now, just break whatever we can see and then we can go home. And I think that's it. Yeah, we can go. So, we are back home. I will do the mining or the mining shaft in the morning. But first... well, what do we need for the beehive again? Beehive, this guy. 2 nails and strips, we should have enough. And then a bunch of this and then 1 beeswax. Okay, I think we can do that. The question is, will it survive? I have been testing these guys out in between episodes, and if we have too many beehives in the area, sometimes the insertion of the wild bee scabs might not take. I guess we will see. Alright, and we should plant these berry bushes now. Now, I would have big berry bushes in the corners and then slightly smaller ones in these areas. And then strawberries, I have no idea where I will put those. But for now, I would like to have nice big currant bushes. So red currant and black currant, yes. these guys can go in the corners basically. I might as well organize them a little bit. So blueberries, strawberries, red currant can go here. So red currant, black, black, red. Okay, so we have them more or less grouped together. Okay, so I think I would like to have the currant bushes in these corners. Suppose we can have them like this. So let's see. Right duration doesn't really matter, so you can go here. And then these guys are no traits. You guys can be like so. And then red currants. This one has very good yield. Okay, and this one is plus yield as well. I will put these guys in this corner, I suppose. So 1, 2, and 3. That's fine. And these guys have no traits, and they can go here, I suppose. So that's 1, 2, 3, and one more here. Sure. Okay, next up, the blueberries. They are slightly smaller than the red currants, so I think they can be quite alright in these kinds of areas. Also, this is only harvest speed, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's fill these gaps up next. So there, and I think I will leave these little spaces on the ends for the strawberries. That's fine, and we have plenty of strawberries. So let's go with the extra yield, and this one doesn't really matter. This is fine. Right, so let's just have this one right next to the door here, and then the rest of them wherever. Here, I think I would like to have some blueberry bushes as well, right under the windows. And then we can have, I suppose here would be nice as well, but you know what, it's fine. We don't have to have bushes, big bushes everywhere. We can have these more crown bushes in some places too. We are missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. 4 more bushes, and we have the upper garden completely planted. So, as I said, I do believe the berry bushes that we have planted a long time ago, these to be more specific, yes, I think we can take cuttings from these. So, white currant, I suppose, would be alright. And do we have blueberries? No, only currant bushes. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and take preferably nutrient uptake or yield. Yield. So we should be able to take cuttings from these guys. And yes, we can. Great. Okay, so that's 2. We need 2 more. 1 more black currant for extra yield. And 1 more. Okay, so 2 more red currants and 2 more black currants with extra yield each. That sounds good to me. And no more left. Good. So, this is not the best placement. So I do believe we can replant these if we pick them up right now. If you don't mind, I will... okay, I will risk picking this up. Okay, it will come back. I would like to have the currant bushes here instead. Like so. And blueberry bushes here. And I will pick this one up. And this one. Replant them with some currant bushes. Yes. And please put blueberries under the windows. I think it would look a bit nicer, so we look out and we have some greenery right under the windows. So anyways, blueberry cutting, yes please. And then we can have these 2 strawberries One can go here and one here. Good. And do we have any more blueberries? I will pick up this one. And that's red currant. No, that's a bit too big. Right, replace these two strawberries. Okay, and now I am pretty happy with this. Right. Let's go to bed now before we start starving. And good morning. So, quickly grab something to eat. And yeah, the cabbage is super filling. Nice. You can go there. And let's take care of the beehive. So we should have enough planks in here. And we need 2 nails and strips. Okay, we have 3, thankfully. Good, give me 2. And we need 1 more beeswax. Okay, harvest one of these. We can still fill 2 frames. I suppose we can make some frames for now. Let's just quickly harvest this one into the... well, make sure, pick up that one, put it here, harvest. So wait, make extra sure. So right now we have 1.8 liters. It is rounding up to 2 liters on the tooltip on the top. So if we harvest this one into it and pick it up, it will be 2 liters. Okay, so we didn't lose any honey, thankfully. Anyways, let's quickly make that beehive. So here, and the boards. Lovely, 1 more beehive. And you will go, yeah, right here. I suppose we can have 1 more, maybe there. I will see. For now, this will do. So, beehive goes right in. It is 5 degrees. These guys are still active. So, this guy should see all the flowers nearby. So, hopefully, they will survive. It is a large population scab, I believe. Right, we will miss out on a couple of beeswax, or sorry, honeycombs. But I think that is going to be worth it. So, in you go. Sorry, no. You come with us. Shift, right click. In you go. And are you going to survive? Let's wait until we have at least 1 bee over 5,000. I want to be extra sure. It says, okay, it is increasing, so it is encouraging. In fact, tell you what, give me all these frames and help them out as much as possible. These guys that are already pretty high population, I think they will manage the winter just fine. I don't think I have the hard winter settings enabled on this mod. Basically, we can add a bit of difficulty to this mod by enabling some settings, and I think I have those turned off. They are turned off by default, so I want to play this one with the default settings basically, at least for now. Maybe later we can increase the difficulty a little bit. But thankfully these guys survived the transplantation, so there we go. Okay, so yeah, let's quickly start mining out that mining shaft. So just put the light source there, put away the boards and the resin. You can go there, you can go there, and you can go in the inventory slot. And yeah, before I forget, let's make some poultices. So we do have some cattails right here. Give me, yeah, 1 full stack. And, okay, I will keep 1 extra stack in the inventory. The rest of them can go in the actual storage space there. I think we are ready. So, let's take a look. Fingers crossed that the bad guys have despawned at this point. One can only hope. Right. Also, Yeah. As the sun moves around, we get these shadow glitches. Can I change it real quick? Let me see. View distance. Shadows are very high quality, but I suppose as we look away, it might change as we get closer. It is a bit unreliable. And once again, if we had proper raycasted lighting in the game, this would not be a problem. But whatever. So we are on top of the iron deposit right here, I suspect. And maybe here. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay then, let's get started. Yeah, I suppose I should have brought a shovel, but we only need to dig this deep. After this, we are free to go to dig down. So, we could build out a small mining shed right here. Yeah, just build out a small wooden shed, and we will have the way down into the mine right here. And this iron mine will last for a very long time, so I think the extra building would be worth it. But for now, you can go there. I don't want to carry this dirt around. And we can get started on the digging. Let's go for it. Okay, I can hear very faint groaning and some splashing, so I think we are getting close at this point. And none too soon, we are starting to run out of ladders as well. So maybe just in time, I am not sure. I forgot to check how deep we need to go basically. But at this point we are halfway down to the mantle, so it shouldn't be too far now. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I think we are here. So let's go ahead and make the ladder go all the way down. Don't go too far. We can reclaim this one. And this one. And technically speaking, this one, because the rest of them are supported from the bottom, right? Yeah. Okay, let's take a look. Yes, that is very good. Unfortunately, it is super foggy. You are a deep drifter, you are fine. We can deal with you. In fact, any kind of crawling drifters we can take care of quite easily. Okay, you know what? Since we are here, I will throw away the stones right here. And I will mine up a bit of iron. And if we have enough, we can get started on the first firing in the bloomery. Okay, so I do believe we might be on the edge in this direction. The rest of them should be in this direction, I think. So if you don't mind, I will try to mine this way to make extra sure. Yeah, it is looking promising. I think the bulk of the deposit must be in this direction then. Actually, that's pretty great. Which means we can start going this direction. Okay, that painted drifter, I think we can deal with this guy relatively okay. Just keep our distance, make sure we make use of the distance advantage we have with the spear. And yeah, maybe we should... Ooh, thank you. Temporal gear, yes please. Maybe we should block off this area. That would make our lives a bit easier. Anyways, let's keep mining. Okay, I think it's pretty safe to say that we don't really have any more in this direction. Or if we do, it's going to be minimal. Okay, let's go ahead and start digging this way, I suppose. We could dig as far as we can in one direction and check how long this deposit is. That might not be a bad idea. Although, if we get some enemies coming in from this direction, we might be boxed in, which is far from ideal, especially since we are deep down enough to have very dangerous drifters now. Or not just drifters, but boaters and other kind of bad guys. So be careful. Also, very happy to see that the surface upheaval is not really impacting the well, the deposit down here. It could have been really bad, but it is apparently pretty flat, which is a very good thing for us. If it was impacted by the upheaval on the top, then this would be a lot harder to mine out. Okay, okay, it is still going up. Wow, this one is super long. That's great. I think I will go for, yeah, one full stack for now. Let's go upstairs. This is plenty enough. This will keep us going for a relatively good amount of time. Also, sorry about the fog. Not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Okay, then. And we got one temporal gear too. Nice. Let's see. I will break these guys down, and we might have enough to start a firing already. Maybe even both of them, I'm not sure. How many fire bricks do we have left? If we have enough for at least one more kiln or bloomery, I will use both of them if we have enough iron. If not, I will only use one. Because we want to make sure that we have enough for one more bloomery for later. So, first, check on the fire clay amounts. Right now we have 9 bricks, which is not enough for a full bloomery, but if you break these guys down, then we will have enough, so that's fine. First, throw away the stones that we don't need. Thank you. And these as well. Thank you. And then eat. Thank you. Also, yeah, heal up. Don't want to go to bed damaged. And that's good enough. Okay, put away the gear and... Wait, we don't have room. And we only have a single set of nails and strips, so we cannot make a trunk, we can only make a small chest. But anyways, we still have 44 fire clays, so we are okay, I think. Right, what can we take out? Anything that we can actually throw away. Or combine between the two chests. Okay, that's good enough. Quickly the firewood. For the time being, I will put it here. Sure, that's fine. And let's take a look at the iron. So, as usual, we will just need to break them down into bits. So there and there. 5 bits each. Ooh, that is great. Yeah, we can make 2 firings easily. We need 124 one bloomery basically, as far as I remember. So quickly give us 6 pieces of charcoal, sorry, 12. For 2 firings we need 12. And yeah, let's do it. So first, you guys will go in 120 each, I believe. Very good. And then the charcoal, 6 each, and we can light it on fire. So first things first, we do need the torch. I mean, I suppose we can carry this around, but it's not the most ideal, but whatever, it's fine. So, you guys are good to go. This will give us 6 iron blooms each. Unfortunately, we will have to hammer them out into iron ingots, and that's going to be a whole other thing, but I think this will be enough for the water wheel at this point. Let me just take a look. Here, so water wheel. Yeah, small water wheel, this guy. So, to make this work, we will need to make 2 of these small waterway iron hubs. And to make these, we can either make them out of 2 iron plates or 3 ingots. Now, technically speaking, making them out of ingots is going to be more economical, but I did try to hammer them out in creative mode before, and that was way too much of a slug. If you don't mind, I think I will just go ahead and make 4 plates. So that's going to be 8 ingots. Well, not the best, but it's fine. We will have enough, that's what's important. Okay then, for the time being, the rest of these can go in the chest, I suppose. And in the meantime, I suppose we can keep working on the garden. It will take a bit of time for this firing to finish, so might as well. Anything we want to merge around here? It's hard to tell. I am a little bit too messy with this, but whatever. We will organize at some point properly. For now, this will do. Okay, well, for the garden, we will need a bunch of extra stone, because we need to create the fences on top. Also, are you guys okay? Yes, you are fine. Good. Also, now we are only decreasing by 80. Is that because they are starting to winter? It would make sense. Because as it happens, as winter gets closer, then worker bees that usually only live for a couple of weeks actually go into a lower metabolism state, and they can actually survive the entire winter. So they might be doing just that. So, you know, we are not stop losing bees, but they will also stop increasing in volume. Okay. Okay. Close the distance, and then we can just take care of this guy real quick. There we go. Okay. I didn't expect that, but whatever. At most we would lose maybe some minor stuff. Anyways, so let's go ahead and pick up a bunch of stone so we can make the dry stone fences. Also, we did find the sphalerite here previously, right? We could actually bring in the prospecting hammer or prospecting pick and maybe take some readings every 12 tiles. So we could actually check whether or not we have more sphalerite somewhere in these walls. Because I suspect we might. I do believe we are sitting on, yeah, a very high sphalerite reading as well. So I wouldn't be surprised, basically. For now, let's just mine up 2 stacks of stones. With 1 stack of stones, how many can we make? So these fences are 10. I suspect we'll need a lot more than that. Okay, let's see how far we can go with 20. So let's take a look. After this, I will start digging down the rest of the terraforming. But for now, let's take a look at you. So we will start... Oh, right. The roof. I mean, I suppose... no, I really don't want to take these down. I want to have the bottom blocks basically unchiseled and full, and have these guys chiseled in a little bit. I guess we will see. For now, let's just start here. So, these guys are going to be fine. So that's fine. And then, to make sure that animals cannot get in no matter what, I think we need to do this. So the fences will overhang the actual ledges a little bit. So I think that is what we need to do. And that's it. Well, that wasn't a lot. Let me see how many we will need for the rest of it. So 1, 2... no wait, 33? Yeah, at least 33 more. Okay, I suppose we can mine during the night. It doesn't matter in the mines, so I think we can go back. And good morning. Okay, first eat, then take a look at the iron. It might be done by now. I am not sure how long this will take. I think it will still be burning because I think it burns longer than usual. Okay, you can go there, you can go there, and I suppose we can cook the next batch, but for now, let's just take a look at this. And ooh, it's finished. We have 6 iron blooms. Well, I suspect we will have still some time left on this episode. First, let's take care of the fences. I want to have these guys good to go. So we will need at least 33 no matter what. Let's quickly make those. 34, whatever, it's fine. Also, I can hear you. Did you spawn in the cellar? Yeah. Okay, apparently the oil lamp is not enough to deter spawning. Good to know. Or it is enough if the space is small enough. Apparently the cellar is too big for it. Okay then. So how do you want to deal with that little corner there? I think I will make a couple of extra pieces of cobblestone. So, no, you can go back. Where is there's the red clay. I will pick some of this up. There we go. And make some more cobblestone. Yeah, just turn it all into cobblestone. That will do. You can go back. Thank you. And I think I will make the back of the house a bit more consistent. So let's just do this. That's fine. And well, if we allow this one, how do you want to do this? I think I will break this one. That's fine. And I will have cobblestone here as well. And we can have fences here. I don't think animals can jump onto the roof once we all dig this down. After that, I think it should be fine. Okay, so let's just start doing this. Did I miscount? Oh, never mind. We still need to have these here. There we go, and we have one extra. Anywhere it would fit in. So basically, once we dig down the terrain, I think animals would not be able to get inside. In fact, let's just go ahead and dig down the terrain to the point where we have to have it to, prevent animals from going inside. So for that, both of you will have to come with us because one of them will go away any second now. So there we go. So yeah, all this will have to come up and we will have to replant the flowers, but that's fine. I don't know, can animals jump? I know some of them can climb, but I don't know if they can jump. Maybe if they are fast enough, they can, I don't know, hop over some small gaps or something, but I don't know if they can jump on top of the fence, for example, from here. So I don't know if they can do this. I guess we will see. Should be fine as far as I can tell. Okay, so if we bring the slopes all the way down to this level, then animals should not be able to jump into the garden. At least as far as I can tell. That also means that these will have to be dug out at least this much. In fact, I suppose we can start digging the slopes from down here as well. Also, don't leave the flowers on the floor. Pick them up. They are kind of precious. Alright, and one more thing. A couple of episodes ago, I did say that I wanted to keep those oak seeds in reserve. And that is because I think I would like to have some oak trees on top of these retaining walls. Just as a bit of extra support for the dirt behind them, because, all the roots will act as extra support. So I think I will have these little landings here, and I will try to put one seed of oak right here, and that also means that these will have to be dug out, and maybe have 2 or 3 oak trees on top of the retaining walls like this. I think that would be kind of nice, and maybe even a bit more realistic. I don't know. I don't know if this is actually realistic, but it sounds realistic, right? I think we can have another tree right here. I think that would make sense. Also, in that case, we might want to bring this one down. Let me just take a look. No, not really. Eventually, I would like to have a... Yeah, these cobblestones will have to stay here, unfortunately. Which means we can bring it up instead. And yeah, we can have one more space for one more hive here in that case. Okay, so don't bring it down, bring it up instead. So we can cover up all these stones in that case. So let's just do it in this way then. Sure, and then we can have the fences moved up by 1. We have 4 cobblestone left, not a lot, but we do have some more of these, so we can make some more. Okay, quickly move these. Ooh, in that case, this one extra fence will fit in right there. Oh, never mind. So we are still having one extra fence. That's fine. I'm sure I will find a place for it eventually. For now, you can do this, and this will be fine. No, never mind. This one will have to be, yeah, dug out. Okay, we are making good progress actually. Let's just take a look at it from down here. And yeah, it is looking a lot better already. And I cannot wait to start replacing these with some aged versions of these stones to give a bit of variation to the textures. Anyways, we will need to move this guy up if we want to have one more beehive, so you can be right there. And then we need to have one more cobblestone. And that's going to be it, right? Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Suppose if we really have to, we can bring this one a couple of blocks here as well. So it will be a bit more gradual coming down. But that's about it. Okay, quickly make one more cobblestone. Or 2 more. Sorry, not copper. This guy. Yeah, let's make this much. It's fine, we have plenty of stones. Yeah, I don't think animals can jump on the roof from here. If they are going to try, they will just go and do this. After this, they are stuck. So I think we are going to be safe in this way. Okay, quickly plug this, and you know what, just in case, bring this one back a little bit more, this much. Okay, we will work on the slope a bit more later, but for now, I think we can call this good enough, and we could plant 2 oak trees here and here. And maybe another one here later, so we might want to push this one back as well. Maybe we can have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, maybe 6 trees to make the back of the retaining wall a bit more believable, I suppose. Okay, for now. And we need to make one more set of nails and strips so we can have more storage. Oh, the work never ends. Okay, for now. All of you guys go in there. Quickly take a bite to eat and then break open the iron. And yeah, let's take a look at the iron blooms. Obviously, it's a bit too late to get started on the processing, but at least we can lay them out. There we go. We have 12 iron blooms, and they are cold already. Good to know. So, the rest of these bricks can go here for now. That's fine. And can we stack the blooms? Maybe in the corners, 4 at a time. Better than nothing. Well, one will have to go in the forge no matter what. And in the next episode we will get started on the processing, I suppose. Yeah. Cannot wait. And we need to make one more pickaxe. In fact, we might want to make 2. So I will pour one into this mold and then hammer another one out of one of these ingots. I mean, okay, we can spare 4 blooms for some tools because we only really need 8 for the axle. I guess we'll see. for now. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.